Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the video for today. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. We're 193, so thank you everyone that's been supporting so far. If you're new to the channel, please hit a like and a subscribe if you're enjoying the content. But let's take you around this build that I've done. This is a temple build, just down from where I do my micro builds actually. It's only around the corner, that base. But we're across from one of those giant archive city things. I like them ones the best. I think they're the best. So I was pretty pleased when I found a paradise planet like this that had those on. Just before we go to the main building, I'll just nip you down here. This is just where I'm doing all my solar panels and my batteries. I don't know why I went so elaborate with it, but I just got building one day and I put this in down here. This is just so that it's out the way and you don't see any of it in the main feature. But you get a nice view of the countryside, and I was planning on building the trees out a little bit and maybe making a little forest area, which will look pretty cool to look through. But we'll go up here and we'll get on with the main bit. So yeah, as you can see, I sort of had a few rocks and stuff like that, a few mushrooms and that. I wanted it to feel cool and natural, but also like the guys, the monks that have been living here have been working on it. And then there's a landing pad in here, and then as we come along this side you can see more mushrooms, a few more plants and stuff, little gardens that they've been planting and taking care of. But the main bit is up these steps, so it's a right trudge to the top and come all the way up here, and as you can see the temple is at the top. It's all lit up, looking pretty cool. And there's a little landing bit here where there's a few benches and stuff, putting some bedding plants and stuff, but you get some awesome views from the top up here. I didn't want to go too crazy and put too much in, and I wanted to really stick to the idea that it was a temple, because I always build stuff like this but then I end up filling them and they end up looking like space bases, and that's not what I wanted. But as you can see from the top you get an awesome view of the city. I did plan the yon side of that city, it's about enough distance from this to plant another computer, so I was thinking of putting in a little town underneath that city. But we'll go inside and have a look and see what's there. This is the first level. This is just the foyer level. And there's a few curiosities and things that they've been collecting. Obviously these giant skulls of ancient creatures that I suppose they kind of could worship or something like that. And a few seating areas and that. And there's a little area at the back which brings you through to the other side, and then I guess same again. I wanted to keep it minimal as well. I didn't want to go too far with anything. I didn't want to clutter it. I wanted it to have that feel that it was a large open space like temples do. So we'll go up to the second level. The second level's got a bit more going on, as you can see. A few more flags and pictures. There's a couple of rooms off the sides as well. So there's a little room here where the monks and stuff, like the apothecary, where they can do all their little experiments and stuff like monks do, work on little things like that. Kept it simple again. And then on the other side from here there is the dining area for everybody, where they'd eat and everything. A little bit of entertainment. I figured because the space monks, you know, it's the future, they're not as tied down as if they were like Benedictine monks or something like that. But yeah, this little guy's there to make sure everyone gets the dinner. Again, I didn't want these rooms to be massive, I just wanted them to be little bits. The idea was the architecture of the building, that's what I was going for. I'm putting in these little bits like this. So we'll go up to the next level. This level is the place where they all come to do the prayers and stuff like that. So you can see from here, look, all the prayer mats are down. And the guy that will be holding sermons or whatever it is monks have, like all the little their prayer times and stuff, he'll be leading it from there. But I thought I'll stick the teleporter in here because it seemed like a natural place for it to go. But I wanted this room to feel like grand and massive, so hopefully it's achieved that. I really wanted to play with the different lighting effects that you could use, because again I wanted it to cast shadows on the floor like that and stuff, and I really wanted to sort of like have that feel that they do when you're in churches or in temples and stuff like that. It was important to make sure that lighting played a massive part in this build, as opposed to just having like decor and stuff like that. And then yeah, this is the last little level. This would be sort of like where the monks would sleep. nothing too fancy. They can sit down and read and stuff and things like that up here, and just sort of take in the views and stuff. But yeah, I left these glass things here because I really thought it would be a cool idea that anyone up here could sort of look down and watch others and see what was going on. I thought that was a pretty cool view as well to see from up here. But again, I wanted to play around with the shadows that cast on the floor and stuff, and I really wanted to give it that feel. And it was mixing the stone and mixing the wood that played off really well with it. But as you can see, I've on the left hand side I've put in quite a few bits and bobs, but I was thinking of repeating that down the right hand side again just to finish it off. And then the cool view of the archive city over there, watching the ships come in and out. The idea is that if people come to this sector of space and they land at that city, they can make the pilgrimage over to this temple, and they can join in with the prayers and stuff, or they can just sort of come and have a look round and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys like this build, and if you can think of any ideas to improve a temple build, because I really was stretching it. I'm so used to doing sort of like cities and things like that and industrial things that it really pushed me to sort of see what I could come up with. So if anyone's got any cool ideas, please leave them in the comments and stuff like that. It'd be really good to hear from you. But yeah, like I say, we're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers, trying to build the channel up, and me and Boid are working really hard at it. If you do want to support us, and if you want to join us, you can always hit on the button on YouTube and join the Creators Club, and you get open up to all sorts of extra content there. We have got a link to Patreon and that if you want to check us out through the links. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, hit the like button and see all the content that we've got up. We do ship hunting and stuff. Boyd's doing his Elden Ring at the moment. He's smashing that out, which is pretty cool to watch. And I've got some other bits and bobs coming up. We've got the micro builds joining us on this channel as well, which is awesome. That series will be coming out. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.